If you look on the screen, you'd have noticed a empty suitcase with mostly garbage in it. I'm making this video for anybody that is affiliated or associated with American Airlines. Please share this video until it reaches them. So, in July of 2023, my husband and I welcome 4 family members from Jamaica to have the summer vacation with us. However, upon returning to Jamaica on August 23rd of 2023, 80% of our luggage, of their luggage, was missing. One of the suitcases, which should have been this one on the screen, was totally emptied. Also, the remainder of the luggage that they have carried along with them were damaged and missing. My family member leave Pittsburgh International Airport with a total of 12 pieces of luggage, 4 of which would have been a carry-on, 1 each, and 8 check bags, which would have been 2 each. As I said, it was 4 persons. American Airlines flight number 2999 departed Pittsburgh International Airport at 6:30 a.m. to arrive at Chicago O'Hare, which should have been a connected flight to MBJ Airport in Montego Bay, Jamaica. The flight which they connect to in Chicago O'Hare would have been flight 0975. However, upon arriving at MBJ in Montego Bay, to the bag receiver, the carousel, this was a suitcase that came. This is one of the 8 checked baggage. This is what came in the suitcase. Mark you, all 8 check bags weighing, 2 of the 8 was weighing 53 pounds each, while the remaining 6 was a flat 50. As I said, this luggage on the screen totally empty. So when my family member arrived at the airport and they found out that their stuff was missing, they went to the counter of American Airlines. They were then instructed as to what to be done to make a claim, and same was done on their end. And for our end here in America, we would have do the necessary, also sending emails, try to help correspond, based on the fact that calling Jamaica, from Jamaica to here, it's a lot. Takes a lot of credit to call here, a lot of money, and when you do call, they put you on hold and the credit just went. So we will have received, alright, backtrack. American Airlines claims that we would have to provide them with receipt as to what was in their suitcase. Mark you, I'm here and I would go shopping. From like, I've been shopping like 2020, buying things, putting it down. As a true Jamaican and as a true person of the Caribbean, you know what I'm saying. So I wouldn't have had all those receipts at hand. Some would have been destroyed. Yes, I would show with some, because we don't really exchange things when you take it to Jamaica. There's no way to exchange something you bought here to take to Jamaica to exchange it here. Alright, make a long story short. American Airlines had agreed to pay a total of $1,750 for all that was missing. I'm telling you, and this is not exaggeration, I have spent over $6,000 during the time my family members were here. I would have maxed a credit card of $6,000 buying stuff for them to go back, because my family member was here with kids, with 3 kids, and my children were back home. So I would shop for like everybody. As I said, arriving there, everything was missing. This suitcase, specific suitcase, as I said, has £53 leaving here. It was total, nothing was in it other than garbage, 2 foot of slippers, different size. The remaining cases were all ransacked and things taken from them. So of those 7 remaining cases of the 8 which was checked, this one was total. The stuff that was in the remaining 7 could have placed into 2 suitcases and closed evenly without no hassle. So basically, we'd have lost everything from 6 of the suitcase. Everything, and I swear to God, I am not exaggerating. Everything was missing. And as I said, American Airlines promised to pay $1,750 of all that we spent. Now, backtrack to December of 2023. American Airlines claimed that they had put the money into a banking facility in Jamaica, which I'm not going to call the name at this time because you know why. And the bank had rejected the payment. Since then, American Airlines has done nothing. We haven't received a dime for everything that was missing. I am talking about 7 days prior to the beginning of the new school year. These kids would have lived here with everything for back to school. The only thing that they wouldn't have for back to school is their haircut and their car key. Everything was in those cases and everything was missing. To make matters worse, all the shoes that were in the case, they was switched. Switch in a way that you have 2 left foot, somebody gone with the 2 right foot. 1 foot. Everything was a hot mess. The problem is not the suitcase being ransacked and all the stuff being taken. If there was a missing baggage, I would understand that the baggage was lost somewhere along the line. But how can someone in a airport with so much time to go through all these baggage and take all that they want without being seen by no one or without being picked up by no camera, and without American Airlines can tell us nothing as to what has happened, not paying us for all the goods that was lost or was stolen, not lost, and nothing, absolutely nothing. It is going 3 years now. Today is July 5th. I'm making this video. It's just a month prior. As I said, it's since August 23rd of the year 2023. American Airline, this is very much unacceptable. As a top carrier, you need to do better. You need to do better. I cannot say if the stuff we're missing was taken at Pittsburgh. I cannot say if it was taken at or here in Chicago, and I cannot say it was taken at MBJ in Montego Bay, Jamaica. But what I do know, all my relative stuffs went missing, and nobody wants to talk to us. Nobody wants to pay us. Nobody wants to do nothing. American Airline, anybody, any affiliates, if you're associated with American Airlines, somebody, please tag somebody. This has to stop. And let it not be said, because American Airline, your customer service agent, told us here in America, we cannot do nothing because it's belonged to our family member in Jamaica. Mark you, all that was missing was bought from a credit card in my name, so I have all right to comment on this because my money, all that has went missing was purchased from my credit card, of which my credit card company can confirm that I have maxed my card during the period of time. An American Airline at $1,750, which we have spent far more than that. You have refused to pay us. And this is a shame on you, American Airline. And for the record, if I have to travel with American Airline until this is sorted out, it will definitely be a no. No situation at all can have me travel with American Airline. Not me alone, me and myself and my husband. Until you have handled this matter in a way that it should have been handled 3 years ago. This is very much unaccepted. And I wish you do the right thing, American Airline. Because I'm posting this. I'm sending this to all social media platforms. You will have to do better. Thanks.